Is it time to buy or sell Navitas Semiconductor stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Navitas Semiconductor. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4, that's StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 20th of May, 2025, our system has ranked Navitas Semiconductor as a hold/accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.16. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 120.5% since we first recommended purchasing Navitas Semiconductor 4 days ago. This results in an average return of 30.13% per day since it was categorized as hold/accumulate. The stock is positioned at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This scenario typically presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $5.05 would initially indicate a slower rate of decline and could potentially signal a shift in the trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 3% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from a decline of 66% to an increase of almost 11%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of around minus 25%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between a decline of 77% and a decrease of 15% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $1.01 and $3.75. Our latest daily update for Navitas Semiconductor highlights significant movements in the stock price on Friday, with a fluctuation of 16.71% between its high and low. On the last trading day, which was Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025, the stock price of Navitas Semiconductor Corporation declined by 12.67%, dropping from $5.05 to $4.41. During this trading day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 16.71%, with a low of $4.22 and a high of $4.92. Although the price has decreased in 6 of the last 10 days, it remains up by 134.57% over the past 2 weeks. It is noteworthy that trading volume also decreased alongside the stock price, which is generally a positive indicator, as volume trends should align with stock movement. On the last day, the trading volume dropped by 192 million shares, resulting in a total of 77 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $340,820,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $5.25, while the lowest was $1.52. Currently, the stock price sits at 16% or 84 cents below the 52-week high and is 80.13% or $17.78 below the all-time high recorded on the 15th of November, 2021, when the price peaked at $22.19. Navitas Semiconductor, trading under the ticker NVTS, has recently made headlines with an astonishing stock surge of over 160% following its collaboration announcement with NVIDIA. NVIDIA has selected Navitas to develop high-voltage, direct current power systems for its next-generation artificial intelligence data centers. This partnership not only positions Navitas as a key player in the rapidly expanding AI infrastructure sector, but also highlights its cutting-edge gallium nitride and silicon carbide technologies. Additionally, the recent launch of Navitas' 12-kilowatt gallium nitride and silicon carbide platform, boasting an impressive efficiency of 97.8% for hyperscale AI data centers, further strengthens its competitive edge. This innovation meets the growing demand for high-power, high-density server racks, making Navitas a crucial contributor to the evolving tech landscape. the short-term impact on NVTS stock is likely to be positive, driven by increased investor interest and confidence stemming from its partnership with a tech giant like NVIDIA. Over the long term, as AI continues to evolve and the demand for efficient power solutions rises, Navitas increases investor interest and confidence. Innovative products and strategic collaborations could further solidify its market position, fostering sustained investor optimism and potential stock growth. In summary, the recent developments at Navitas Semiconductor indicate a promising trajectory, both in immediate stock performance and long-term growth potential. Analyst Ratings. On Monday, the 7th of April, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned NVTS an underweight grade and took a downgrade action. On Tuesday, the 6th of August, 2024, it was reported that Needham assigned NVTS an underperform grade and took a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of August, 2024, it was reported that Rosenblatt Securities assigned NVTS a buy grade and took a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of August, 2024, it was reported that Craig-Hallum assigned NVTS a buy grade and took a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of August, 2024, it was reported that Needham assigned NVTS a buy grade and took a hold action. Analysts have assigned Navitas Semiconductor stock a general sell rating. The price-to-earnings ratio is rated as a strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is considered a buy. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have also given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Navitas Semiconductor. The Navitas Semiconductor Corporation stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal is present due to the relationship between the two signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. During downward corrections, there will be support from the lines at $2.79 and $2.07. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence near-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, May 22, 2025, and so far it has declined by 12.67%. Further declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which reduces overall risk since volume typically follows price movements. Here are some additional signals that you may find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 2 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 11 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 16 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 4 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 61 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Navitas Semiconductor. There is no support from accumulated volume below today's level, and under the right conditions, the stock may perform quite poorly in the coming days. This stock is expected to experience significant movement throughout the day, demonstrating high volatility. With a notably broad prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is classified as very high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by 0.704 between its high and low, which is equivalent to 16.71%. For the past week, the stock exhibited an average daily volatility of 12.84%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Navitas Semiconductor, let's briefly review some important fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This essential metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to circumstances beyond their control. However, persistent negative P/E ratios may suggest insufficient profitability and an increased risk of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of August, 2025. Analysts have consensus estimates set at -5 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Navitas Semiconductor. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Navitas Semiconductor is at $5.05. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. There is no significant support from accumulated volume below, which indicates that the stock could potentially decline sharply under certain conditions. Proceed with caution and consider making trades only if you are an experienced trader who knows how to navigate such situations. The combined average rating for Navitas Semiconductor from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 16th of May, 2025, Moxham David conducted an insider sale of 75,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 17th of March, 2025, Glickman Todd conducted an insider purchase of 15,075 shares of Class A common stock. On the 17th of March, 2025, Glickman Todd also conducted an insider sale of 6,081 shares of Class A common stock. On the 17th of March, 2025, Singh Ranbir conducted an insider purchase of 24,158 shares of Class A common stock. On the 18th of March, 2025, Singh Ranbir conducted an insider sale of 4,400 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of -45.631. Overall, insiders purchased 9,641,306 shares and sold 25,284,301 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $4.17, indicating a decline of 5.46%. This stock experiences very high daily movements, which contributes to a substantial level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 77, further elevating this risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal from a pivot top identified just 1 day ago. Is Navitas Semiconductor stock a good buy? Navitas Semiconductor Corporation presents several positive indicators. However, we believe these are not sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At this time, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, suggesting either to hold or accumulate while we await further developments. Following an analysis of the volatility and trading movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 27th of May, we anticipate that Navitas Semiconductor will open higher by approximately 105/10,000ths of a dollar, starting trading at $4.51. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Do not base your investment decision solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. Best regards from all of us here at StockInvest.